What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Rocky Ridge Auto. Today we have a Nissan Rogue once again. This one is in a pearl color and has keyless entry, nice backup camera, features all around. Let's go ahead, hop inside, take a look at all the features it has to offer. Come on, let's get started. First, checking up on the dash, you can see that this one has 36,000 miles. You can see your fuel range as well as your RPMs and miles per hour, as well as your digital miles per hour. You can access things up on the dash on the left-hand side of the steering wheel. So let's scroll through this and see what we have. You have your speed, manual reset, as well as, of course, your tire pressure. This is things with your maintenance, as well as you have your radio or what you're listening to, as well as your camera or 360 view. So you can go ahead and have those cameras for your forward, lean, and blind spot safety alerts. As well as, of course, you have your settings within and back to your home menu with your digital miles per hour. You have your outside temperature and time up there, as well as any of the lights or warnings that you would have while driving this vehicle. So the things on the steering wheel would be your tune and volume for your radio, as well as your menu options for up on the dash. Taking a look on the right hand side, you have your blind spot, pre-collision alerts, things like that to adjust with your safety settings. Cruise control settings, hands-free calling and voice commands, and of course adaptive cruise control. Let's check out your touchscreen display though. Here's your home menu where you have your clock and you can customize it however you would like. Hopping over to audio, you can access AM and FM radio as well as CXSM, Bluetooth audio, and Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. Customize those as you would like, but getting out of that, we can access your settings right down below here for your connections, clock, audio sources, sound, adjust your camera brightness, apps, others, things like that. Hopping back over to your home menu, you can customize this however you would like and see everything that you would need to see, like your call history with connecting a phone. Nice and simple to do that right here. But let's put this Rogue in reverse. You have a side button here, pushing that in, putting it forward. Nice clear backup camera, and you have your parking assist up on the dash to help you be aware of your backup surroundings to make sure you and others stay safe. Putting it back into park is super easy as well, pressing the P right next to those three options. Then that's pretty much all for up on the screen. Down below here, you of course have your adjustable vents, hazard lights in the middle, and then your climate controls. Dual climate controls, super easy to control, as well as your mode, airflow, things like that. Down below here, you have your engine start stop button with your key fob. You have keyless entry, lock and unlock, remote start, and your alert system. Nice, simple Nissan key fob to go ahead and use. You have your USB and USB-C charging ports, as well as a regular charging port right over here. Some storage or a place to put your key. Gear shift, like I mentioned, cup holders, parking brake, auto hold, and then your drive modes. You have your normal, and then you have your eco, sport, snow, and then off-roading. Your sport would be your paddle shifters behind here for that auto manual mode. And then of course you have eco for a little bit of better gas mileage, snow for when you've got icy roads, things like that. And then off-roading for off-roading. Checking out the center console, open split way, plenty of storage in there, close that up, sunglass holder up top here, and then of course your lighting settings. Already went over the steering wheel. You of course have your horn in the middle, and then over here you have your steering assist with cruise control, and then your brightness for the interior of the vehicle. Turn that up and down as you would like. Checking out over here, you have your window controls, door locks, and of course child lock. Adjust those mirror controls to your liking as well. Checking out the interior though, you have a brown leather, gray cloth, and then black leather. Kind of goes around the whole car, gives it a little bit of a look. And then you have light and dark gray cloth materials. Let's hop outside. You can take a look and see that this driver's seat is automatic seats. You can move that with ease, nice and simple to be adjustable. You do have some storage down below here as well. Nice little area for an extra wallet, purse, or keys. Hood release is over here. Let's check out the back seats and trunk area. Keyless entry on the back doors as well. Open that up and you have your door handle, window control, and then in here you have your adjustable vents and some more charging ports. This Rogue is filled with some charging ports to make sure you and others' devices stay charged up. Got a pocket in the passenger seat, as well as, of course, pockets in the door. Middle seat that folds down to be an armrest with cup holders. Fold that back up. You can sit 3 people back here, of course. Folding the second row down, you have nice, clear, flat storage to the back. Protective mats on the back of the second row, as well as the trunk area. Spare tire and some tools underneath that Rogue mat. And overall, that is the space in this Rogue. We can put this back up, locks into place. Got your seatbelt in front. Let's take a look one last time on the outside before wrapping up this Rogue. And that's pretty much all I have for this Nissan Rogue today. If you have any questions, feel free to text or call 717-733-8985, or you can always stop in for a visit. I want to thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Bye.